Yeah, I'm the other person in your stream, so I can see the chat.
Mm-hmm. Well, it is time.
Yes.
So, last we left off, and let me get the music and everything changed. So, last we left off, our party, you have, with collecting a bit of members of your party, you were able to gather um, the assistance of a scarecrow named Clapperclaw, a individual who was brought, who was, I believe, Scabatha's, Nanny Nightshade's um, servant who ran away.
Yep.
And with their assistance, you were able to get to thither. Through your exploration of thither, you were able to come to meet Will of the Feywild, a Peter Pan-esque individual who is wanted by Nanny Nightshade. There are posters and everything. On top of that, you were able to recruit an individual named Zarak, who claimed to be from the League of Malevolence. You recruited him after you thoroughly beat the shit out of him after he attacked a unicorn that was you were getting information from.
And then made him swear allegiance to Osmodius.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget, the devil is in the details.
Yes. Well, we now come back where you have agreed to make work with Will of the Feywild to save some children in Nanny Nightshade's workshop, where she employs basically slave labor of children to make horrible and frightening toys for children. Not a nice place. You
That sounds
are
about right.
also requested assistance, and you have been bringing along for that assistance a squirt can a oil can named Squirt, who says, who basically is saying, if you help me do this, get some oil back in me, I can help you get to Yon. And
All
now,
right.
if I remember correctly, we were about to put you back into Loomlurch, the workshop of Nanny Nightshade.
Not quite yet.
Not quite yet?
Nope, we had just made the plans and had a long rest at the treehouse.
Ah, yes, at the
And
treehouse.
don't forget, I have also stolen the butterflies.
Yes, you have also stolen the butterflies. Um, you don't know exactly how useful they're going to be, but you do know that apparently, before Nanny Nightshade does anything when she wakes up, she looks at the butterflies, and you figure that there might be some importance to that.
All right. Beginning of the morning, I'm going to check the butterflies myself.
They are still there. They are alive and fluttering.
Anything special or notable?
No. If you wish, you can make it an investigation check to see if you can't see something special. But just looking at them right now, you can't
I'll make
tell.
an investigation, but it's not going to be great. Of course, that's my first roll for the night.
Okay, you don't notice anything notable.
Nat 1.
Yep. That's
All right.
gonna be fun. That's a fun start to the evening.
Yeah, that's going to be my night. Yep. Afterwards, I'm going to address Will of the Fae.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, but
Yes?
I think I'm going to change our plans a little bit. Something is off, and it's bothering me.
What is it?
Why does Nightshade want you, and you alone? There are plenty of other children here, but you are the only one with wanted posters.
I steal children from her. I cause her much trouble. I'm the I cause her great trouble. I'm one of the people responsible for preventing her from doing what she wants to do most of the time. Of course she wants me. Uh, she has wanted posters for me.
Something still seems off here. Uh, I don't like it, and I don't like that you're planning to separate from the group and go off
Oh,
alone to
one
help
second.
some of
What?
them.
Ah, give me one moment.
All right. Had no idea where my voice was going there either. I cannot do a female voice to save my life.
Apologies, food. Anyways, anyways, um, you were saying.
Right. And I don't like that you're going to separate from the group to go and help some of the other children. So I'm going to change the plan a bit. I need to make sure that Nanny Nightshade can't get her hands on you. I don't know what she has planned, but I don't like the idea. So you're staying here, and I will send Zarek to go do what you were originally going to do.
All right. Okay. Kind of looks at Zarek. How do you know he's up for the task?
Well, he doesn't have an option but to be up for the task, quite frankly.
I'm.
Is-
I don't know if any of the kids will accept going with him. He
I will
doesn't
also be
look
sending
the.
one of the pixies with him.
Okay.
His job will be to escort them out with the pixie and make sure no harm comes to either. Got it,
Okay.
Zarek?
Sure. I'm not up. I'm not good with kids.
That's fine. That's why one of the pixies will be going with you.
All right. Okay. We're doing this.
Yes, we are. Clabberclaw,
Yes.
you will be staying here with Will of the Fae.
Okay.
I don't want you anywhere near Nightshade either. You being one of her runaways might be problematic. I don't want you put in danger.
Okay. Sure.
The rest of you, the plan is to go as originally planned, other than these few changes. I will also be taking the butterflies with me to keep them close at hand just in case. I don't know what the deal with them is, and I don't like the risk of leaving loose ends out and about.
Okay. So what about me? And just the oil can just kind of floats there.
You will be going with me as well, as I have
Awesome.
promised to assist you. But you're going to have to stay in my pack and be quiet as not to attract attention.
Okay.
And I will rearrange my pack so I can safely store the butterflies in a way
Mm-hmm.
that they will be fine and all that jazz. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and notably, I will tie my my pipes of haunting to the side of it for easy access.
Okay. Alrighty.
And we will get ready to move.
Okay. You begin heading out. And as you do, cool, you've done that already.
The Knight of Wands.
Yes, the Knight of Wands. Let me see here. Let me get you. I'm not gonna show Squirt since you've got him securely hidden in your pack.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, and while we're
Uh-huh.
heading there,
Yeah.
I still have the Book of Bad Blood. What does it say about Nightshade? Because I remember there's an entry in there, but I can't remember what it was.
It is horrible things being said about her own sister. Let me see here. Just complaints about how her sister always is caught up in other things and how they're pointless and a waste of time and such. Too busy for her own good. Let's see here.
Nothing else of note.
Nothing else of note.
What about Will of the Fae? Is there anything in the book about him?
No.
I should have brought my Bullywug army.
Actually, one other thing. Looking in the Book of Bad Blood, it just makes sense that it would be in there. It mentioned something about the butterflies and that
That's what I was hoping for.
It's far too she's something along the lines of if she needs something to look at every morning so she doesn't forget anyone. She doesn't have to have something as dumb as butterflies. She could probably make do with something else.
So she doesn't forget anyone. Reading this tidbit, I'm gonna pause and look to Will of the Feywild as we were packing up and all that to leave. She looks at the butterflies as not to forget. Forget what?
I don't know. All I know is
I will look to the other children.
Ever since we've been there, we haven't noticed anything weird, and we never was able to get into Nanny Nightshade's room.
I will then turn to Zork. And you are in her bedroom.
All I know is that there were butterflies in her room, like I was told, and I snatched them. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
She kind of sighs. Next time I send you for a mission to grab something as important as this, you are also to look for information on them. Understood?
Would she just leave that information out for somebody to see?
More likely she'd have it written in a book similar to this one, where the information was she looks at them as not to forget something. But this is her sister's book, so it makes sense that she wouldn't know exactly what. Or if she did, she didn't write it down. I should have not killed her immediately.
Okay, cool. Uh, I can't help that I didn't. There were no books in there.
Fair enough. And again, I'm not blaming you, just for future. It is my mistake for not mentioning it prior. And it was better to prioritize getting out without being caught than risking skulking about.
Thank you.
Now, let's get to move on.
So, let me see here. As you enter, you come to a clearing where. Let me see here. Finding the encounter. You see a
Are these trees?
no.
Tiny trees. These aren't the exploding kind, are they?
Who knows? Just use fire against
You and your
them,
exploding fucking tree.
I do love how that was the first question you asked after seeing them. But anyway.
You and your goddamn exploding trees.
What's your passive perception?
Let me double check, but I believe, yep, 10.
Okay, cool. Zarek, as you're coming close, kind of stops you and goes, there are things coming out of the forest. And you see a dryad walking out. She looks very unhappy.
What
And
can I do for you?
I will show you villains the meaning of revenge.
Now, hold on before you start on the whole revenge thing. I've not done anything to the plants here, and I've been very careful not to upset anyone unnecessarily as I went after the hags. So, what exactly are you angry about?
Aren't you
I am more
mercenaries
than
by Scabatha Nightshade? Those the same ones sent to fell my tree.
Hang on, and I will dig in my pack and toss the book of bad blood at her feet. I took that from her sister before I took her sister's head. I have zero intentions of helping any of these hags. I am killing them one by one as I accomplish my own mission. I have no qualm with you or the trees here, nor have I attacked any.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Alright, let's go. What's my persuasion? +8? Fuck yeah. +8. Let's go. 24. Damn. Now, if you want payback, I am more than happy to assist you.
Just be sure to kill her. And if you need some help, she takes a sycamore seed and hands it to you. This might get you somewhere they don't want you for a bit.
I will raise an eyebrow as I take it.
Oh, you got 3 of them.
Take them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What you have are
And do you...
sick. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What you are given are 3 sycamore seeds that when you eat one, it gives you the benefit of pass without trace for an hour.
For 1 hour. Awesome. Add it to the inventory.
Awesome.
I appreciate it. The main thing that we are doing today is we are going to free the children, and then I need to deal with Nightshade. If you have any information on something such as her weakness, or a way to deal with the 10 soldiers that she has roaming about, that would be helpful as well.
Unfortunately, I can't really help much with that. I can't really leave
I
the forest for long.
That is fair. I appreciate what help you could give. Now, you go back and rest and deal with any other mercenaries you may find. I have a hag to behead.
Okay.
That went well.
Yeah.
Oh, also I picked the book back up.
Okay. So,
Yeah, that's staying in my inventory. That's been helpful.
back to Loomlurch.
Huh.
Let's see, where did you go?
The whole map is dark.
I don't know why the whole map is dark. It shouldn't be dark. Are you approaching from the same vantage point as before?
That would be the goal.
Okay.
Or no, that's not the plan. The plan is to actually enter the bazaar this time with Zarek and set up a meeting with Nightshade. And while we're in the meeting, they'll trigger the scream crows. And when she goes to investigate with her 10 soldiers, I will pop the seed and start freeing people, as will Zarek.
Okay.
I will go ahead and call the pixies before we approach and
Uh-huh.
give them the details on what we're doing, and have one be ready to join Zarek.
Okay. Cool.
Explaining that he is terrible with kids and he scares them more than helps, and we've got to free the kids.
Okay. Alrighty. So.
Alright, now I have vision. I have a lot of fucking vision. God damn.
Yes. A lot of fucking vision.
Alright.
It is still
Where
day.
am I at? Yes, here I am. Are those imps?
No. They're goblins.
Ugh, I'd hate to be them.
They are manning the stalls.
Oi, where's Zarek?
Oh, he left to get into position.
Okay, excellent. Save settings. Alright, health is correct now. I will go and check out this first stall.
Alright,
What is this place?
we sell snacks to snacks to travelers. Would you like to buy a treat?
What kind of snacks?
No, we just have a. Let me see here. Let me see here. We have some ant lollipops, beetle beans, jellied worms.
These all sound rather odd.
Well, you should try them. They taste good.
I'm not too keen on bugs, I'm afraid.
Well,
I
that's
do
up to you.
appreciate the offer. You have a wonderful day, and I will move on past the
Hmm.
stall.
Yeah, and all the stalls are the same.
They're all three the same.
They're all three the same. And as you kind of peruse, a goblin with what looks to be an apple for a head, um, and there are eyes. There's an eye and mouth carved into it. Kind of approaches you. All right. Well, what do you need, traveler?
What do you mean?
Well, the always don't seem to be interesting you. Have you come to pay a visit to Nanny Nightshade, perhaps?
Who's Nanny Nightshade?
Uh, she's the
I'm
woman
more
who
than a tad lost.
she's the woman who runs this establishment. She could probably help you find your way.
That would be lovely.
Okay. Give me a moment. Let me see here. And he is going to lead you around the bridges. The map is just a scant too small, but it's basically going to lead you around the bridges all the way up. Oh, here to the parlor. Let me get you back here. Like, uh, feel free to take a seat while I get to Nanny Nightshade.
Appreciate it. Which way does he go? Okay.
He actually
Are these
goes.
bookshelves?
Uh, let me see here. Let me double check the parlor.
Because I see the Jack in a Box crank handle thing going on here.
There is a Jack in the Box, a big Jack in the Box. Let me see here. Yeah. This chamber nestled between the walls of twisted roofs through gaps in which you can see the eerily beautiful woodland surrounding you. A closed wooden door stands opposite from the root bridge that leads to this room, in the center of which are four armchairs encircling a small table laid out for tea service. A painted wooden box, 3 feet on a side, rests in a corner. Okay, so I am going to say they are not bookshelves. They're different kinds of shelves, and they hold various other things.
Such as.
The Chaz? Oh,
Such as.
just little knickknacks and such. Let me see here.
What's with the orc looking dude in the very back?
In the very back.
You opened that door and I can see in there.
Yes, you can. And the door is being closed again.
Noted.
He closes his door as he enters. And he heads off to get Nanny Nightshade. But, let me see here. In the shelves, there are small things like what looks to be a oh no, they're side tables, not drawers, not shelves. But they do have some things. If you kind of snoop about, you'll find a spell scroll in one of the drawers. In on one of the side tables near the door on the wall, there is a set of 4 silver teaspoons engraved with pained facial expressions. There's a bronze candlestick shaped like a bird's leg.
Repeat the one with the pained faces.
A set of 4 silver teaspoons. Actually,
4 silver teaspoons.
yeah, those are on the table around where the chairs are around. They're part of the tea set.
Hmm. And what is the spell scroll for?
It is speak with plants.
Hmm. I will leave it for the time being.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave Zarek one of those seeds, by the way.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm.
The door
And what's with
open.
the jack in the box? Okay. Well, by the time the door opens, I'm still standing here, just kind of glancing around.
It is a jack in the box. It's just 3 feet to a side. I mean, would you go and crank it?
Fuck no. I was just curious. Look, I got too much shit to do to be worrying about what actually is with the jack in the box right this second.
Okay. Well, door opens. The door creaks open, and a little old woman totters forward. She wears a grimy, old-fashioned shawl, and her skin looks like gnarled bark. A large iron key extends from her back, ticking rhythmically as it rotates. Sit down, child, she says in a voice reminiscent of crunching leaves. Let's have some tea. And she goes to sit here. Please, sit. Make yourself at home.
I sit here. Thank you. She sits proper.
Mm-hmm.
Childhood coming into play here.
So, how may I help you, dearie?
Well, I'm a little lost. You see, I have been sent to find someone who's roaming these lands that shouldn't be. And they're digging into information they should not be.
Ah, interesting. What kind of information?
That I'm not too sure of. All I know is that they are working for one of the archfiends of hell, and that they were sent here. So, my own team has dispatched me to deal with the follower of the archfiend.
Correction. They're one of the princes of the abyss. Not of hell.
Working for one of the princes of the abyss?
Yes.
Oops. They work for one of the princes of the abyss. So my team, who deals to put a stop to whatever it is they're after.
Ah. Interesting. Well. Is there a specific place you're trying to go?
That, again, I don't know, because I don't know where they are or what information they currently have or are after. All I really know is that they're here, somewhere, and I need to find them. Quicker would be better. Usually where these followers of the princes end up, nothing good happens. I was told your coven is rather powerful, and I figured making my way here might be a good start.
Well, a good start indeed. I'm more than happy to provide accommodations. Of course, I'll have to make a deal on it.
She smiles and nods. Remember, the devil is in the detail.
Oh, in the details indeed. Oh, don't worry, I can help you. Nanny Nightshade's got you. And it is about this time that you hear screaming.
Hearing the screaming, I'll look puzzled as I stand and reach for my rapier. What in the blazes is that?
Oh, I do so apologize for my for this. Give me a moment, and she'll begin storming off. Please don't mind me. I'm just going to deal with something. The key on her back
Going what?
seems to be deal with something.
Okay.
The key on her back begins turning faster, and she begins heading out.
Note to self, remove that key. Okay, I will pop my the second seed. So I've got one left, and I will go to free the children wherever I was told they were at.
You were told to go into the main workshop, which is where she went off to.
I will give it about a minute before I enter, or before I pop the seed and enter then.
Okay. After about a minute.
Pop my seed, and I will eat. Yep, I will pop my seed and ease the door open as I look in.
Okay.
Okay, I see 3 individuals at this moment. Do I see any of the children?
Yes, actually. Let me describe the room for you. Flickering lanterns illuminate a cluttered workshop filled with soft ambient music produced by bells and chimes. Parts of toys are heaped on tables, leering dolls' heads, half-built rocking horses, unpainted wooden balls, and the stuffed limbs of soft toys. A stove in the back of the room holds a saucepan of smelting metal. 3 doors exit the workshop, and 2 storefront windows overlook the mountainside. Let's see here. Let's see here. 3 young children are gathered around a wooden work table. The eldest, a drow boy, prances on the tabletop with a bar of soap in one hand, while a halfling girl and a human girl giggle at his audacity.
Are they in chains or shackles?
No, they aren't at the moment.
And the 2 creatures and the apple-headed goblin I can see.
The apple-headed goblin actually has left. I was putting him as a placeholder. He's returning back to where he once was. But yes, the 2 other creatures you do notice lurking in the shadows are these slick, dark-skinned creatures that seem to be secreting some kind of oil off of them. You're pretty sure they are
Oh,
boggles.
hey, I need one of those.
Yeah, you're pretty sure they're boggles.
Okay, and then is there a way to block the view of these windows? Because you said they're storefront windows, there should be shutters.
Yes, there are shutters.
Is there a child close to my position that I could whisper to without alerting the boggles?
Not necessarily, no.
Then I'm going to sneak towards one.
Okay. Make a stealth check.
And what is my stealth? Plus 16.
Yeah. Is that that's after the pass without
After the
trace?
seed.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
the pass without trace gives me +10, and I have a
Yeah. Yeah.
+6.
Awesome.
Okay, so I'm gonna as the 35. I think I do pretty damn well.
I mean, silent as the grave.
Okay, which makes sense for the chthonic tiefling.
Mm-hmm.
I will sneak over to one of the children and whisper, "Don't scream. I'm here to help. I need the shutters closed, and be quick if you want to be free."
Let me see here. Which one are you talking to? The halfling or the human?
Which one was closest?
I'm going to say odd for the halfling. The human.
Well, better yet, are they side by side? Because they were giggling at a boy.
Yeah. Let's just say that.
Then I'm where they can both hear me perfectly.
Okay.
And it's a whisper. Just close the shutters, and I will handle the things creeping about, and we will free you. There are others waiting to guide you. Be quick.
They nod. The halfling goes, but what about Oink?
Who is Oink?
Oink is my pet pig. Nanny Nightshade threw him in the pen outside. I I can't leave without him. The human girl
You
is
go
going
ahead.
to close the shutters.
I will worry about getting your pet pig. But please understand, I don't doubt that Nanny Nightshade might have had him for dinner. I don't want to upset you, but I need you to go quickly. I
She's
will double
beginning
check.
to tear up.
Don't worry, I will double check, and your pig will come with me as long as they are safe and sound. I will make sure you all get out of here. And I will be dealing with Nanny Nightshade personally once you're free. Now go, child, go.
Make a persuasion check.
That is a +8.
Okay.
God bless. Glad I got a +8.
You have the pixies with you, right?
Yes.
They're going to provide the help action. Do so with advantage.
Heck yeah.
Okay. The girls, the human girl quickly shudders, and the tiefling boy, the drow boy actually,
Yeah, he's a drow.
mm-hmm, nods, and with the convincing, you're able to get them all out, and the pixies join you. Join them.
All right, once they're out, I'm going to Do I know if these things are actually hostile or not?
Well, they don't look hostile, but they do have a mischievous looks on their faces.
I'm gonna sneak over to this one then.
Mm-hmm.
Roll another stealth check.
Yeah, roll another stealth check.
17. Oh, wait, hang on. That's supposed to be +1 more because the crown. That's an ability check. That's 18.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
That also means that 13 earlier was a 14.
Mm-hmm.
I keep forgetting I have that ability with this crown. Does 19 get right there without them noticing?
Yeah.
Okay, then. They're mischievous looking, but I don't know that they're hostile.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I don't need this to bite me in the ass later. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this one. I'm gonna make the first attack a vengeful blade attack.
Okay.
So
Roll
that is
initiative.
That is an ability check, right? So I get an extra
Yes,
bonus to that.
it is an
Yay,
ability
plus
check.
one.
By
And
the way,
because I'm
remember
attacking
it is an advantage.
unexpectedly, I get advantage. Yes, that is where I was going. 23. Let's go.
Go ahead and put yourself in the turn order.
Done.
Nice, nice.
Slash R 2d20 plus 8. Wait, is it 2d20 keep highest 1 plus 8? Yeah, keep H1 plus 8.
Okay.
Copy. All right. I'm waiting to see their initiative roll before I attack so I can get this right. Because maybe they'll somehow roll higher than a 23. One of them might have matched me if it weren't for that disadvantage. That was only one, not two at disadvantage.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is very true. So, it is your turn. What do you do?
All right.
Oh, you make your attacks. Yes.
Yes, I make my attacks. Plural. All right. I assume a 22 hits.
22 definitely hits.
So that... Hang on. Let me double check. I believe it's D8. Yep, D8. And then for Vengeful Blade, on a hit, the target suffers weapon attacks as normal, and then and then it is 1 plus 1d8 plus 3 for my dexterity modifier because it still takes the normal blade damage.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 4 magical piercing and 7 necrotic damage, and it begins to emit a dark aura.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to go to stab it again, so that's a plus 6 to hit.
He's already looking
16.
Okay, let me see here. Yeah, 16 hits.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
All right. 7 more piercing damage, magical.
It is dead.
Um, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This room angle is fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
That will be my turn.
Okay. Let's see here. Startled and frightened, this one, whom didn't see you, but you but but you also didn't see, is going to panic. Let me see here.
Can I issue a threat to get it to stay? In case it tries to flee?
Let me see here.
Nah. We'll see what happens.
Okay. It is going to 5, 10, 15, 20. It is going to drop an oil puddle. 25, 35, well, 30. There. That's where he goes. So, square. No snapping. Linger. Oop. There. That's the oil puddle.
That's the puddle of oil.
Yep.
Alrighty.
The other
Next
one,
one's turn.
also seeing that one of its brethren was straight up murked. Let's see here.
It didn't enter my attack range, damn you.
No. Moving those out because those have already left. To investigate. Whatever. He's going to open this door. Leave a puddle at the doorway. And so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Okay. So,
it's moved its full distance to right there.
yes. It is your turn.
Okay. 5 feet. You know what? I actually don't need to move because I can see it from right here. I'm gonna use one of my attack actions for the cantrip, Sacred Flame. Flame-like radiance descends on a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed a dex saving throw or take 1d8 at the 5th level, 2d8 radiant damage. The target gains no benefit from half cover or three-quarter cover for this save.
Yep.
So Sacred Flame that one.
He definitely fails.
Fail. So it takes 2d8 radiant. 11 radiant damage. Don't run.
Already looking very hurt.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, because I could just bypass the puddle of oil. I can't do 2 cantrips in a turn. And hang on, let me see what I have that I can do. Oh, and I put a seal on that one I just hit.
Okay.
So let me mark that I've used put one of my seals. What else can I do? Can I use my second attack action to play the Pipes of Haunting?
No.
Most proficient. Oh yeah, it's an action. Okay, that won't work. Okay, what else do I have? They're just out of range. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, that's my turn because I have no more movement. Note to self, up my fucking movement. I miss having a shit ton of movement.
5, 10, 15,
Alright, their turns.
20. Object interaction. 25. Let me see here. He's creating another plot of oil in that space. And 25. 30. Okay.
Can these things speak, by the way?
Possibly, but they're scared of you right now. And, yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
Note to self, get more ranged spells.
Object interaction. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Okay.
Hmm.
It is now your turn again.
Five, 10. Wait, that moved one extra space. God damn it. 10. I should be within 30. Yep. Okay,
Mhm.
I am going to again use Sacred Flame. And when I do, I'm going to burn the seal on the other one for 2d6 fire damage.
Okay.
So fire damage on the other one for 9 fire damage.
Okay.
And this one needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Let me see here. Mhm.
Is that other one dead?
No, it is not. It doesn't seem. Ooh, and that's a save. It doesn't seem like it took as much damage as you'd hoped.
How the hell are they resistant to fire? They're literally coated in oil.
Not all oil is flammable.
We both know that's BS, John. Hmm. I'm going to bonus action put another seal on that one.
Okay.
5, 10. Okay, that's 20, 25. I'll stop right there so I don't step on the oil spot.
Okay. Okay. 5, 15.
Zedek better be
20.
having an easier time than I am. Oh, and because I attacked him, I also free action put one on him.
Okay.
Whenever I make an attack, so that is 2 more down.
30. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Okay. Okay. 5, 10, 15. Object interaction. 20. Action.
Hmm.
25, 30. Okay. It is now your turn.
Same thing. I need that dexterity saving throw, and when I do that, I'm going to go ahead and pop these 2d6s on each of them.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to roll 2d6 individually, or do you want to use them all? That fails.
Use 2d6s individually.
Individually. All right. So the one that ran north, another 9, and the one south of me, also 9.
Okay.
And he's going to take 2d6 radiant damage, or 2d8 radiant damage for another 6 radiant.
Okay. And that is...
Did I kill that other one out of curiosity? I can't see it.
You're not entirely sure?
And I'll find out later. Used my movement to get through here. Is that a dex save? That is not a d20.
It is difficult terrain. And you do
Okay,
need
so just 10 feet of movement.
You do need to make a dex save. Oh wait, no, never mind. Nope. It is just difficult terrain.
Okay, so 10. Yeah. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I placed my last seal on him.
Okay.
With my bonus action.
Okay. Beep. 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he is going to dash.
Alright. Well, on my turn, I'm going to move 30 feet forward and use that cantrip again.
Okay.
Because he's just got to be within 30 feet for me to use it. He saves, but he's still going to take 2d6 fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
Did that get him?
Nope. He is still alive. Not taking as much damage as you hope.
Alright, what leveled spell do I have? I'm sick of your shit.
He continues to run 60 feet.
He's basically keeping 30 feet between us.
Well, he runs 60 feet.
Yes, and then I move 30 feet forward, so he's still 30 feet from me.
No, he's more than 30 feet away from you right now. Way more than 30
If he can
feet.
He's
been using his action to dash.
Yes, so he can move 60 feet a turn. But if I move 30 feet a turn, he's only managing to keep that 30-foot distance.
Okay.
I'm basically covering 30 feet, whereas he is covering 60. So he moves 60, I move 30. So at the end of my movement, I'm exactly 30 feet from him.
Actually, no. That's not how that works.
How the hell does that not math?
He is moving at twice the speed you are. He is getting away. The only way for you to keep up with him is if you also dashed.
Yeah, I'm not wasting my time on that. I got more shit I gotta do. He can flee. There's a dead one in here anyways. I will fill up the oil jug from the dead one. Put it back in my pack.
Okay, 1 second.
And... Okay.
Let's see here. Let's see here. I need to double check Squirt. How many application does he need? You got 3 puddles of oil to work with, so you might actually not need to worry about it. Let me see here. Wait. Yeah. Okay. He has total of 3 applications inside him. So yeah, if you spend a minute collecting each puddle of boggle oil, you're guaranteed to get squirt full. Anyway, so
All right, that's done.
mhm,
I put Squirt away,
uh
and let's see here. Based on the layout, Nightshade's room was all the way on this end, right?
yes, on the farthest end of from here.
I don't have a way to communicate with Zorik.
Zarek.
Yeah, I'm gonna call one of the pixies back and ask if Zorik got away with the other children.
Um, they are going to confirm, and though it's been a hassle because he does frighten them, he's on his very best behavior. He promises, and he's doing the best he can.
Sounds about right. Fantastic. Tell him on his way out to grab a pig that should be in the pen or something outside. One of the
Mhm.
young ladies is very attached as it's her pet, and make sure it doesn't get hurt. Then all of you need to leave as quickly as possible.
Okay. She
Thank you
also
for
is
your
going to
assistance.
mention there is another problem.
And what is that?
One of the children is deathly ill, and another child is refusing to leave because he's in no condition to get out.
Then tell Zedek to carry the child out, and I will heal them when I'm done here. She sounds
the
thoroughly annoyed that Zarek hasn't already started carrying this child.
the pixie just like, okay.
Hang on. Actually, do I have anything in my inventory? I will also hand the pixie the toy spider to tote and
Mhm.
give that to the child to help. And if needed, this. And she will hand them a potion of shrink person.
All right.
Use whatever they need to make sure they get out safely and unharmed. And he'd better stick to the unharmed part.
Okay.
Now, on your way, all of you go. Get.
And they go off to their tasks.
Alright, alright. So, open door. That goes outside. Closed door.
Mm-hmm.
Go. God damn it. I didn't mean to put myself in the door. God. Haha. Alright, not Nightshade's room, so keep on going.
Mm-hmm.
That's the door the little one went through.
Yeah.
Open door. Is it dead?
It's dead. Still singeing.
What's
a
in
little
this
bit.
room?
This room appears to be some kind of cupboard. It has a whole bunch of small things inside it, and small trinkets and occasional items. Let me see
Nothing
here.
of interest that might be useful.
Not at the moment. No.
Closed door. I will search again when I'm done with the hag.
Okay.
Open door.
Okay.
Okay, this is the staircase, right?
This is a staircase. From what your memory, it's to the second tower. There are 3.
Okay, then
Nanny
I need to keep
Nightshade's room is in
running.
the farthest.
Open door. The fuck is that? Immediately closed door.
Oh,
The fuck was that?
yeah, let me first describe the room you're in real quick.
Oh yeah, that might be a good idea. She's
This
just kind of running through.
this room has 3 doors and a wood-carved staircase that ascends to a higher level. The walls are a dense tangle of tree roots and brambles, nestled among which are 5 animated portraits. One of svelte, one of a svelte, dark-haired woman, and the others depicting hags. You see one that is truly ancient and terrifying. You see Bavlorna. You see a skeletal hag wearing a black theatrical contraption resembling a dress. And you see Skabatha. You recognize the svelte, dark-haired woman from the Tasha mannequin in the the Witchlight Carnival.
Fucking Tasha. Alrighty. I am going to go ahead and try to stealth through this next room.
Make a stealth check.
Does Pass Without a Trace also give me advantage or no?
No,
A
it
veil of
just
shadow
gives you
radiates
plus
from
10.
you, masking you and your companions from detection for the duration. Each creature you choose, including you, has a plus 10 and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature receives the bonus leaves behind no track. Okay. Nope, no bonus. No. Alright. 34 to get through.
Nice. You open the door and find this squalid kitchen is carved out of the trunk of a fallen oak. A large clay oven sits in the middle of the room, surrounded by crowded shelves laden with forest fungi, jars of pickled grubs, animal skulls, and moldy cookbooks. Sickly sweet vapors emerge from a cauldron that rests atop the oven. A young human girl, shackled to a work table, is hard at work peeling potatoes. Set into the floor is nearby is a padlocked iron gate, through which you hear a gruff male voice say, "Are those potatoes I smell?" You also see a green dragon the size of a large dog coiled up near the oven, apparently dozing, fumes rising up from the wormling's nostrils.
Okay, and this is the cage. So this is the cage. This is the stove.
Yes.
And the little girl is where?
She's back here. Actually, correction. She's here. She's here.
Shit. Whisper. Keep working. Don't panic. I'm here to help.
Okay.
What's with the dragon?
That's Cradlefall. Apparently, they've taken a liking to Nanny Nightshade and is staying with her.
Taking a liking to. Brilliant. And the man in the ground?
His name, I think, is... Let me see here. His name is Elkhorn. He apparently is from a group of adventurers known as Valor's Call. You also hear another, "I'm hungry," from in there.
Okay, is there a key to your shackles? I'm not great with lockpicking, and if I smash it, I'll wake the dragon.
I wouldn't know. It's possibly with Nanny Nightshade. It's weird though. I called out good morning to her when she woke up today, but she didn't even recognize me. It's as if I wasn't even there. She usually has something mean to say.
Yes, that has to do with the fact that I stole her butterfly so she can't remember things.
Oh.
Not relevant. But I am happy she didn't say anything mean to you today. Uh, I need to deal with the dragon. Fuck. The voice is very unhappy that she has to deal with the dragon. Um, you know what? From crouching where I am, I'm going to try to hidden persuade the dragon to leave. Um, one of the
Okay.
languages I took today was
Mm-hmm.
Celestial and Draconic. So
Yeah.
those are the two languages. In Draconic, I will call out, little dragon, I think it's time to leave. Little dragon, it is best you flee. Nanny Nightshade is cooking up something quite nasty for you, and I do not wish for you to be hurt.
It wakes. Go ahead and make a deception check.
18, let's go!
Hmm. Hmm. I must think on this. In the interim, give me a moment. I gotta let my dog out.
Alright,
Okay, let me see here. What do you know of this? The dragon kind of whispers as it wakes, kind of turns to you.
I will whisper back. Something is happening, I don't know what. The scarecrow started screaming, children started running, and now three of the little oil people have been murdered. I'm worried for what is going to happen further. Please flee before it gets nasty.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, that is bollocks. That was an 18, and then it just decided to tip itself. Alright, 13.
Hmm. I guess I'll just take a look around.
Be
Then,
careful, little one. If you need assistance, feel free to find me.
sure. And they'll just walk out and just start wandering.
I'm gonna close this door, and then I'm
Mm.
gonna break the fucking chain off that girl's leg.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, once she's freed, I will go around to here. Um, is there a way to open this manhole?
Let's see here. Unfortunately, uh, there is a padlock on it.
I place my hand on the padlock and cast Chill Touch.
Okay, make an attack roll. Ooh, natural 20. Okay.
Chill Touch was D4s, right? No, D10s.
Yeah.
So that's 4d10 because level 5.
Ooh, 1 second. Whoa, 1 second. 4d10 from level 5. That seems.
Okay, holding out.
That seems
No, because
much.
it's a crit.
Oh
It's
yeah,
2d10
yeah. Okay.
and then I
That
crit.
that makes much more sense.
Yeah, it's 2d10 and I crit, so it doubles
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah,
damage
yeah, yeah.
dice.
Yeah, that makes sense.
23.
Okay, so the lock shatters as you just kind of basically freeze just inside the mechanism. So you break it apart with the formations of ice.
Alright, I pull the lock off, lift the thing, look down and go, you're leaving, you're taking the girl, and you're meeting up with the other children, and you're going to run far, far away and avoid the roaming dragon.
Oh,
The
sure
children
thing.
get hurt.
Could you help this other guy come? And you see Reuben.
Ruben!
I.
What the?
Well, let me see here.
Listen, it was not the girl's fault she started laughing. The box she proposed in front of cast a spell on her. Now, you're going to get out, you're going to go with the children, and when I'm done here, I'm sending your behind back. You better make it up to that poor girl. Do you understand me?
Okay. Okay.
I pull Ruben out.
Yeah.
And again, the children stay safe.
Okay. And Elkhorn quickly is going about to help. They open.
Take some damn food with you.
Let me see here. They grab some. Let me see here. Let me reveal his token now. Since he's outside of.
I can't believe that's where he was.
Yep.
Had I decided to ignore this random adventure, I would never have found Ruben.
Yeah. He opens the door and goes, we might have a problem. There are red caps outside. Let me see here. We're gonna try and go. Well,
I will stop him. Hold on. Don't go out the way the red caps are. Avoid the dragon going out the way I came. I've already cleared that path for the most part.
Okay, good. And
You just have to avoid the wandering dragon.
mm-hmm. Okay.
Alright, and I'm gonna continue on my way. Doing merry things. Library or study?
That. Let me see here. It is a study. A staircase runs along the wall of this circular room and climbs to the upper level. Tucked behind curtains of moss and ivy are numerous bookshelves bearing ancient tomes, and built into one of the bookcases is a tall oval mirror in a wooden frame. Flickering candlelight emanates from the eye sockets of a human skull resting on an open roll-top desk.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna give a quick scan of the books and see if I can find anything that might be useful against the hag, Nightshade.
Let me see here.
Just a quick scan, so should I do a quick investigation, or?
Yeah, make a quick investigation.
Right now, I'm not looking too deeply because I don't know the timeline I have left. 12.
12?
So one better than my passive investigation.
Let me see here. Let me double check. Okay. Okay. Mhm. You do not see here. You do not find anything that is what you're looking for. You do notice, let me see here. Let's see here. Yeah, unfortunately, you do not find anything you're looking for.
Alright, then I'll move up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Stealthily, of course, just in case there's something up there.
Stealthily, of course. Of course, of course. The way they did this was somewhat weird. Anyway, so I am going to move you up here. Boop. This is where you come. Almost everything about this bedroom is orderly, from the bed with the patchwork quilt to the ornamental pigs arranged in a neat row on the dresser. Such tidiness is at odds, however, with the decaying dollhouse sitting in the bedside on the bedside table. This 3-foot tall edifice has seen better days and is now besmirched by peeling paint, mold, and rot. Behind the dollhouse is a window. I'm sorry, the butterflies are not there, but you
No, I
can
have the
see where they were
butterflies.
supposed to be. Yeah.
Okay. What's with the rickety doll looking thing? Or bassinet. There we go.
That is, yeah, it looks like some kind of cradle. Rocking cradle.
Okay. Glance indoor.
That, let me see here. That looks to be, if I remember correctly, let me see here. Let's see here. That looks like some kind of walk-in closet. Let me see here. Nothing really of interesting in there.
Okay. Then I will go to the next one in the bottom corner and pop that door.
Mm-hmm. Opening this door, you see old empty birdhouses are nailed to the walls of this cramped room, and a dozen bird cages hang from the ceiling. The cages are filled with tiny clockwork sparrows. As the birds' gears turn, the air thrums with a rhythmic ticking. Paper and quills are heaped on a small writing desk under the cages. A pair of open windows overlook the forest beyond. Carved into the wall above one window is the word hither, and above the other is the word yawn.
So they're maps.
Not maps. But you do also see letters, from the looks of it, on the writing desk.
I'm going to go through them very quickly.
Mm-hmm. They seem to be to
I'm
their
going to go through.
sisters. Oh, to her sisters. The first one, sister. I don't have Elidon's horn. If I did, I would use it to free Bloodybeak and send it after the Jabberwock that lairs in the palace and haunts you in your forest. No matter what Indolin says, that burbling beast of a dragon is a threat to our coven and our 3 realms. How Zybilna managed to befriend it, I'll never know. Maybe we should ask her. Haha, much love, Lorna. The second one, oh, these are from her sisters. The second one, lovely Scab. The last time I saw the unicorn horn, it was in your possession. Pity you lost it. But fret not. I have gazed into the orrery of tragedies, and it has revealed to me that Eladon's horn will be found. If worst comes to worst, recall that Eladon's mate still dwells in your forest. You could kill Lamorna and take her horn, assuming, of course, you're not too busy making toys. Your darling sister, Ind. And lastly, dear sister, there's no use asking Indolin if she has the horn. She doesn't tell us anything. But if we don't find it soon, I fear what the Jabberwock will do after it gets tired of prowling the forest and turns its fiery gaze elsewhere. God's bodkins, that thing gives me nightmares. Must I remind you that we need a unicorn's horn to free creatures from the cauldron's time-freezing magic? It's not enough to know their true names, you know. Of course, my greater concern is that somebody else finds the horn and uses it exactly for that purpose. What do you think Zybilna will do to us, we treacherous 3, if she's no longer bound by her cauldron's magic? Your beloved sister, Lorna.
They lost a unicorn horn?
Yes, they did! And
Oh
they
my
seem to be
gosh.
fighting amongst each other on who has it. Or who should have it. So none of them knew where it is. Or know where it is.
I'm gonna rifle through the dressers.
Okay.
Just quickly, for anything of interest. I'm not gonna like unfold anything. I'm just gonna like quickly lift things up and then slam them back shut.
Mm-hmm. You do not find anything else of interest in here.
Okay. Close that back. Go back downstairs. Stealthily, of course. Sneaky, sneaky.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
Then I'll take a little more time. Yep. I will take a little more time to go through these bookshelves and such. Maybe maybe the unicorn's behind one of them. I'm also gonna look behind the mirror.
Unfortunately, nothing to give you. Let me see here. Going back.
I'm also still looking for a book on information on Nightshade and her other sister.
You see here. I know it should be somewhere. Let me see here. Oh yeah, I remember how you get that information. Okay, cool. Unfortunately, you're not able to find anything exactly what you're looking for. However, you do find the books. There are some notable Elvish books labeled All Things Sticky, Slippery, and Sweet. Phantasmal Demento's Codicle of Conundrums. Goblin et Faux Gual Sal. Pity he's an elf. The Queen's Gowns. Tales from the Gloaming Court. Volumes 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6, and 7. 3 rules.
Who's missing the 3rd book in a 7-book series? What the fuck? Sorry, that legitimately bothers me. How are you missing the third book in a Jesus Christ.
Somebody must have borrowed it and not given it back. 3 rules to live by. Twilight Tides. Let me see here. Let's see here. Let me see here. There are hundreds of scrolls that are descriptions of encounters with individuals that have struck bargains with Skabatha and the horrible curses she's put onto them. On the roll top desk, there is a wanted poster for Will of the Feywild. It says, "Find this flibbergibbet and deliver him to me alive and unharmed, and I shall make you as strong as an octopus." There's
Do I
also
find any information on why she wants Will of the Fae while I'm digging through this crap?
no. You do find a varnished eyeball inside the lower half of a small hourglass, and it hangs like a pendant from. It hangs like a pendant from a necklace made of woven hair. You also find a black feathered quill pin with a bone tip. It still seems to be wet with ink, despite obviously not having been in an inkwell at all. In fact, you're not seeing any inkwells on the desk. And you see a tiny clockwork toad.
Okay. I'm gonna take the pin, the quill. Hang on. Add. What kind of quill was it?
A black feathered quill with a bone tip. It magically produces crimson blood red ink. It has a gold value cost, but I have a feeling that you'd like it just for your character and not want to sell it.
You know me so well. Red ink. Okay, and the eyeball in the hourglass, is there any sand in it?
No.
Any explanation on that?
Make an Arcana check.
Let me see what my Arcana is. I think it's only +1. Oh, it's +4. I'm proficient in it. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
14.
From the information you've been gathering, you have a feeling this is a special magic item related to the coven.
I'm gonna use that scroll of identify on it.
Okay. It is a hag's eye.
Okay, I have one more then. Or 2 more of these. Okay, what does it do?
Let me see here. Give me a moment, because I have to find information
Hourglass
in a weird way.
Hag's eye. Okay.
For whatever reason, 5e is having some
Conniptions.
Yeah, I can't get onto the main page, but I can get onto everything else. So I have to go a roundabout way to get to things. Yeah, their main page just turns up white for me.
Weird. Probably an issue on their end.
Mm-hmm. Haggai. eye of a hag. Let's see here. I am going to send you on chat and directly all that this thing does.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah.
Hag Eye has 3 charges. While wearing or holding this item, you can expend 1 charge to cast Dark Vision, targeting yourself, or see invisibility. The Hag Eye regains all expended charges daily at dawn. Covenant of the Hag is usually entrusted to Hag's minions for safekeeping and transport. As a magic action, a Hag who belongs to the Coven Hag Eye can see what the Hag Eye sees. If the Hag and the Hag Eye are on the same plane of existence. This effect lasts as long as the hag maintains concentration. Multiple hags in the coven can see through the hag eye simultaneously, creating a hag eye. Only a hag coven can craft this item, which is made from a real eye coated in varnish and often fitted to a pendant or other wearable item. A hag coven can have only one hag eye at a time, and creating a new one requires all 3 members of the coven to perform a special rite. The rite takes 1 hour, and the hags can't perform it if one or more of the hag are incapacitated. I mean, being dead is incapacitated.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
If the hags take any other action during this rite, the rite fails. Okay, I'm gonna stick this in my bag before one of them tries to look through it.
Okay.
Copy, paste, add, modifier, new resource, 3, 3, 3, dawn, apply, save. Alright. And the clockwork frog.
Yep. It is a clockwork frog.
What's the... I'm just gonna put that in my inventory too. She doesn't need it. Okay, if that's all of interest and note in here and nothing that's gonna help me, I'm gonna slowly and carefully move to the door and stealthily pop it open.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't see anything of note.
Oh, I need to...
Stealth. Need to what?
Hmm.
Oh, you're rolling a D100.
Mm-hmm.
10.
Cool. Where'd Sagawa go? Oh, there she is. Okay. You are carefully approaching. Let's see here. Yes. How do you carefully approach?
Well, I still have the seed active, so I'm just like crouch walking everywhere right now.
Okay. What are you doing
Just
here?
kind of being stealthy. I'm going to move back through. Why is this door still open? I told him to close that shit back. If he didn't, that's whatever, but whatever. I'm going to go to this door. Okay, then we'll close that.
Yeah.
Go to this door, and I'm going to slowly open it as I peek into the room. Anything of note or worry?
Nothing of note or worry right now.
Okay, slip through, close this. I'm going to go up these stairs. See what's in this tower.
Give me a moment. You're moved here. See here.
Alright, I am going to do the same thing with this door as I just slowly peek in, see if there's anything
Okay.
of note.
3 large freestanding looms dominate this chamber. You do not see any children in here. Let me see here. A door is set in the opposite wall, and the archway to the east leads to a storm room. I am going to say.
Okay, so this is where the other children were kept.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Or at least where most of them were kept.
And I swear Zarek didn't find that fucking pig. Moving on. I'm still sneaking, by the way. Just tell me when I need to make stealth checks.
Yep.
Carefully open this door.
Mm-hmm.
That's a balcony.
It's a balcony, and as you look down upon it, you do take a note that Nanny Nightshade and a whole bunch of tin soldiers are currently on their way to search around the place.
Well, fuck.
There's
Close
no
that.
there's no there's no way to for them to get up to here without the stairway you already know about.
There's nothing else in this room that I can see. Anything of interest in here?
Mm. Let's see here. Let's see here. I mean, there are some things that probably have some gold value to them. But not much. Nothing that provides interest enough to actually warrant you needing to check them out.
Noted. I love how you already know my character gives 0 fucks about gold. I'm gonna carefully sneak my way back downstairs.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's see here.
Do I need to make a stealth check?
Give me a moment. I'm
Alrighty.
doing some things. See here. I'm moving things around.
I kind of figured.
Also, you can hear the faint sound of drums in a rhythmic militaristic fashion. As the toy soldiers seem to be marching to the beat. All right. So you are going back down the stairs and stealthing.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
And
Okay. I am here. Excellent.
just in time to see Nanny Nightshade moving through. She is very grumbly and unhappy.
Can I hear what she's grumbling about?
Missing children, useless worker staff. Let me see here. Let me see here. Thieves who are trying to steal her livestock. And I'm going to say, just for added bit, that behind her, tied up and bound, is Zarek. He does not look very good.
Those children better be safe.
There aren't any children with him, so.
Good. Good.
So. There's Zarek. And, he is being escorted in here.
I can't see anyone right now anyway.
Okay.
There's a wall here, so I can't see anyone. I'm just kind of listening right now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay, there's a soldier.
Mm-hmm. There are two of them. And Zarek is unconscious. She basically is telling them to throw him into the cages.
The pit?
Yeah, in the pit.
Yep. Okay.
She begins having a tantrum as she notices the destroyed padlock. Let me see
Good.
here. See here. She opens the side door and calls in, "You all, get over here!" And wrong button. And token. A number of wrong thing. A number of red caps.
You bringing the red caps in?
Yes, she's bringing the red caps in. There. And yeah. And she yells, "You're gonna search this place top to bottom. Find any of those interlopers and give them hell. Don't kill them, because we need answers from them. So make sure you find them." And she begins grumbling, talking about how Will of the Feywild must be about this. And she heads off into her study. So, with this, two of the red caps and the tin soldiers are beginning to head towards you. Are you just going to hide and let them pass by?
Is there a place I could easily hide in here?
Probably, yeah.
Then yes.
Okay. So, a number of these...
Especially since I still have that thing active.
Mm-hmm. A number of these red caps. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of them. go up here.
I assume Zurich is still in that cage.
Yes, he is. Most of them go down
Okay, I
here.
see kind of where they're disappearing to. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So am I officially alone?
You are officially alone.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. And I am going to look down in the hole. How bad does Eric look beat?
He looks very badly beat.
Ooh.
He is stable and but unconscious.
Okay, I am going to reach down and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. Kind of wakes up.
I- Wake up, moron.
Hi, boss.
He gets 13 life points.
Okay.
I see things didn't go great for you.
I got the kids out.
And the pig?
That's where my trouble started.
That sounds about right. Look, you're beat, you're bloodied. All of those red caps and a couple of soldiers went back that way. Go out that door on the right and be snappy about it. I don't think there's much more we can do today, so we're leaving. I was hoping to deal with the hag today, but that's not happening.
Alright. Cool. Awesome.
Now,
And
let's go.
he begins.
And I will choose to use Pass Without a Trace with him, so he is in my aura, within 30 feet.
Let me see here. Real quick. Okay. Okay. Out of curiosity, did you take any time to look inside the oven?
I would have when I walked by it. I would have
Okay.
done that the first time when I got the little girl out,
Okay.
along with that freaking dragon.
You
Get out of my way.
You would have noticed.
I was just looking in.
You would have noticed in the oven, in the flames, it looks like there are two beady coal eyes staring back at you.
I will try whispering in Infernal. Can you understand me?
It doesn't seem to know what you're speaking. But it does
common.
acknowledge. It doesn't acknowledge you as it kind of shifts to look at you. It can't seem to respond. It gives a kind of response. Do you know Primordial by any chance?
Yes.
Okay. It is speaking in Ignan. And it speaks back, I cannot understand those words.
Then what about these, as I switched to Primordial?
I understand that, though it is a general dialect.
Apologies, it is all I know. What is the deal with you being trapped in an oven?
The one who summoned me forced me into this place. I am meant to heat up whatever she wishes. And you can tell it's visibly angry about this.
How can I free you? I work for Osmodius, and I will not stand to see this.
If you can destroy the oven around me, this is the only thing binding me to this place.
I nod, and I'm going to Zarek would technically be. Well, this would be before Zarek happened. Okay. I'm going to look around in the oven for an easy way to just kind of shatter it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it is a piping hot clay oven.
Okay, can I see a weak point on it?
Not necessarily, but make a nature check.
Nature.
Yeah, make a nature check.
18,
Yeah,
let's
with an
go.
18, generally, like super hot clay and ceramics, when quickly applied a lot of with frigid coldness after they've been heated up, they tend to break.
I place both hands on it and cast Chill Touch.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Alright, this is going to be a +8. That would have been
Oh, that
amazing.
would have been amazing. Go ahead and roll for
2d10.
damage. Oof.
Boo! I do it again.
Okay. There are some cracks forming after your first attack.
I move
Definitely
over a little
hits.
bit where it's still hot, and I do it again.
Okay.
2d10. 15 more damage.
And the oven shatters into pieces. The fire elemental, which rises
I
up
grin.
and goes,
Since I didn't notice this until now, I'll
Mhm.
say Zarek just kind of walked out while I'm doing this.
Mhm.
And I will say, the hag is through that door.
"Thank you. I'll go deal
Good
with
luck.
her now." And he is going to go walk towards the hag.
Okay, I'm going to sit right here and just kind of stealthily watch what's about to go down. Do I need
Okay,
to make a stealth check?
make a stealth check. Do you want me to
21, let's go.
Do you want to watch this basic combat against Nanny Nightshade and a fire elemental?
You can just give a description, because I think that elemental's about to fuck her up.
Okay.
Actually, if I get the opportunity in this fight, I want to sneak in and rip that key out of her back.
Okay.
I'm looking for an opportunity to yank that key out. I would have also told the elemental to that key might have something to do with her power.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Let's see here. Okay.
Not how I planned for this night to go, but it's working for me.
Let me see here. I need to double check. Oh my goodness.
How strong is that elemental? Based on that response, it's gotta be pretty
here's
freaking
the
strong.
thing. Scabatha's only attack does nothing to him.
Oh, that's fantastic. It's a fire attack, isn't it?
No. Here.
Then what's the attack I see?
Well, she doesn't attack it because she knows it's not going to do anything. And seeing as this thing is actively going to be attacking her, see here. Well, let's see here. see here.
I love how I keep accidentally playing this specific subclass so perfectly.
Mm-hmm. Well.
Oh, I should have one more spell slot than I have listed. Whoops.
Hmm. Huh. Well, it's going to begin wailing on her. And she is surprised. So, let's see here.
I love this. The chaos incarnate.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to roll its first 2 attacks.
See how badly he beats on her?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to give them advantage. Yeah, unfortunately, despite advantage, she is able to dodge out of the way. And still able to
15 on
dodge
that
out
one.
of the way. So she is nimble.
I have a freaking netline.
Yeah.
I'm still watching for an opportunity to yank that key. Her back.
She is going to magically shrink herself.
Oh, god damn it. Question, what happens if I throw a potion of enlarged person on her after she does that?
I mean, that probably will return her to normal size. But she becomes about 6 to 8 inches
Okay.
tall.
When she goes to run by, I'm
Mhm.
gonna try to yank that key out of her back.
Make a, basically make an attack roll. We'll treat it as a grapple check.
What modifier?
It will be
Because
using...
I'm a dexterity charisma base.
I see. It would be at basically strength based. Well, no, we can make it a
Alright.
dex based.
Okay, that's,
It may not
that's
be the
one better.
It may not be the actual rules, but I'll give you the
Well,
dex based.
would it have been athletics?
Well, it not
Or-
it, under the new rules, it would have been basically a unarmed attack, but instead of dealing damage, it basically is trying to grab them.
Okay, so should I add my proficiency to this then?
Yes.
Okay. And because I was hiding, do I get advantage? You
Yes,
said
you do.
advantage. I'm sorry.
You had the invisible condition, so yes.
21.
And you do grab her. She's going to try and pull out of it.
I'm gonna try and yank that damn key out of her back.
She is
She
unable to get out, so you have her by the key, and she's just like, "Yeah! Get off me, you cretin! After I was so nice to you."
Nice. Uh-huh. The hag that likes to curse.
So,
Alright. Here's how we're gonna do this. I'm going to ask you some questions, and then my friend here is going to get his revenge. Get it? Got it? Good. And I will turn to the fire elemental and in Primordia say, I'm going to ask a couple of questions if you don't mind. If you do not wish to wait, you can have her now.
it thanks you, and is going to kind of move around, making sure it doesn't hurt you.
Excellent.
By this point, we definitely want to roll initiative.
Oh, yes, yes. I have a +3 and +4 initiative, technically. And
Go ahead
because
and
I
roll
attacked
yours with it.
stealthily,
Yes.
advantage. 23, let's go. I don't change the number.
Let me see here. Let's see here. Okay.
22, let's go. Immediately after me. And then Nightshade. Oh, by the way I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna ask a question, damage her, and then let her answer. Just so you know how I'm wanting to do this.
All right, go ahead and ask your question.
Questions. I'm blanking now that I have this opportunity. Like, I had everything planned out, and now I'm blanking. Because of course I am. What are your plans for the child you're making wanted posters for? And then I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on her key.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Do I get advantage because I have her grappled?
Yeah,
and it's a touch attack?
Yeah, we'll say you have advantage. Natural 20. Nice.
Hopefully this doesn't kill her. $18 damage. That shouldn't kill her.
See here. Okay. Okay. And if that's the end of your turn...
Did she answer the question?
Oh, she will answer the question. What do you mean? He used to be one of my work staff.
Okay, sigh. Second question. I will make this brief. Where's the unicorn horn that you lost? And what do you know of the one sent by the Prince of Darkness? And then that should move on to the elemental's turn.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. The elemental is going to...
I am holding her in a way the elemental could hit her without damaging me if it chooses.
Oh, it will.
This is just gonna be a slugfest of us beating on her while asking questions. Jesus Christ.
First attack hits.
Nice.
She catches fire and takes 12 damage.
Nice, 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 nice.
120, and I'm going to use a orange dot to note. He is going to attack her again. That misses, unfortunately.
Boo.
It is now Nanny Nightshade. She is going to take 1d10 fire damage. 2 fire damage.
Also boo.
She is going to grow to normal size again and go, I said get off of me! And she's going to cast a spell on you. So,
okay, I'm going to go ahead and parry.
Parry?
Or is it a saving throw?
It is a saving throw.
Oh.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. Oh no. Let me see what I have for this. I do get +1 from my crown. Okay, that's all I get. +1.
Oh, nice. You feel
Nice.
her speak some words, and when you don't, the thing that doesn't happen that she was hoping to happen, she just kind of goes, ah! I don't really care what the demon wants. He's been snooping around the palace for days.
Ah, so you did know. That was what I was asking. In that case, I believe we're done here. Fantastic. And since she's still grappled, I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
Uh, D20 plus 8, and is she still, since she's still grappled, is it still advantage?
Yeah.
16, I assume that
16
misses.
just hits.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, 2d10. No modifier, let's get rid of that.
Ooh,
16.
nice 16.
And guess what? I have extra attacks. So guess who's getting shanked with a shiny rapier?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, boo.
Unfortunately, not her.
Yeah, apparently. And in Primordial, I've asked what I wanted. Have your payback.
Oh, it will.
19, let's go. Stealing from Marquez. I know that's not technically his crit, but still.
Yeah. 10 damage.
10 more.
Just
16, that just hits.
Ten more.
10 more damage. They just flipped which one's rolled which.
Okay. She takes 1d10 fire damage. 10 more fire damage.
Another wisdom save.
Ooh. She's looking hurt. Yes. Another wisdom save for me, please.
17.
Oh my god. I'm pretty sure that saves. Yeah, that saves. Oh my god.
Fuck yeah.
She's beginning to look hurt. And it is your turn.
Excellent. That's what I want. Okay. Again with Chill Touch, starting out.
Oh, nice.
4d10. For 26 damage. Still kicking?
She's still kicking.
How badly? Hurt?
She still looks like she's got some fight in her.
Stabby stab.
Just
Let's
hits.
go. 1d8 plus 3 magical piercing. 10 piercing.
Okay.
God, I love having extra attack with a spellcaster.
Okay. The fire elemental. Number 1.
Now he stole a crit from Arcas.
Number 2.
Both hit.
$18 damage.
Nice.
Okay, it's her turn, and she is going to take a couple slashes at you.
Okay.
Make a couple claw attacks.
This time I'm going to parry.
Misses. Does that hit even with the parry?
That just hits.
Okay. You take 22
God,
poison damage.
poison? God damn.
Yeah.
That took me to half immediately.
Yeah. So she like turns around, not gonna let go of me, huh? And sinks a claw into your stomach. And you kind of feel that sick sensation as the poison it begins running through your veins. It's like, how about now? And it's your
I
turn.
grunt and then grin as I cast Cure Wounds on myself for 11 health points.
Oh, wait. Real quick.
What?
She's not going to die from it, but she also took another d10 of fire damage.
Ah.
Okay.
Alright, and then with my extra attack, because my first one was a spell,
Mhm.
I can cantrip, can't I?
No, you could not cantrip.
I cast a leveled spell.
Yeah, true. You're right. Cantrip.
I-
Yeah, normally. Now, just to let you know, normally the way these things work is that casting a spell takes a magic action, which isn't part of an attack action. So even if
Okay, so that consumes my whole turn.
normally,
Okay.
yes, it does.
Alright, I'm cool with that. Then my turn was casting Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. The fire elemental is going to still beat on her.
Miss.
Yeah.
Hit.
Oop. There we go. And
13,
with that,
nice.
she dies, beginning to burn to death from the fire elemental.
I'm curious, is ripping her key out her weakness?
No.
Aw.
Let me see here.
Worth it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your key finally comes out as you, let me see here. And let me see.
It'd be
here.
hilarious if the unicorn horn was inside the key.
That would be hilarious. But let me see here. As she dies, let's see here. I gotta find this information real quick. Okay. First
Do the
off,
toy soldiers stop working?
not to your knowledge.
Okay, do I still hear the drum? That's a better question to ask.
Faintly, yes.
Okay.
As Scabatha dies, a beetle slowly emerges from her rotten flesh and kind of crawls up to you and whispers, "Indolin fears eclipses. Not just real ones, but symbolic ones as well. If you want to kill her, best do it during an eclipse, or her body will reform."
And Endolin's the next hag, right?
Yes.
I will look at this beetle, kind of perplexed. How do you have this information?
It flies off.
I'm gonna try to grab it.
Make a athletics or acrobatics check.
Yeah, it doesn't get to just drop that nugget of information and fly off. God damn it.
Yes, it does.
Well, make the counter check.
Okay.
Little bastard. Oh, come on.
Yes, it does.
I missed the beetle and just kind of huff. Well, at least it's good to know. I will then drop the hag and look to the fire elemental Thank you for your assistance, and I'm glad you got your payback. Just,
Okay.
be careful on your way out. I don't know if those tin soldiers are still about, and there are several red caps to be wary of.
Sounds like I have more work to do. And it begins moving towards.
Uh, and when he says that, I will go, well, I saw them go that way. She is not touching that one. And I
Mm,
will go back. I will go to meet up with,
mm-hmm,
uh, the orc and everyone after I
mm-hmm,
go and grab that pig if there's no enemies around. Because
mm-hmm.
my thing is still active.
Yeah.
Can I get the pig?
With a stealth check, yes, you can get the pig.
Let me stealth check.
But this is a good
16,
time for us to have a break.
34. Let's go.
Yes, a good time for a break indeed. So give me a
I
moment.
agree. I shall be right back.
Ba-ba-dum.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Alright.
So yeah, that
Up.
was fun. Oh man, imagine if
That would
she
have
had
stuck
gotten
to
a
do solo.
yeah.
Yeah, she'd crit, she'd have killed me.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I get for sending Zarek off alone.
Uh-huh. You had an opportunity and you took advantage of it.
Yep. I'm so glad I know Primordial.
Mm-hmm. That came in clutch.
That's like the one language I always take because you never know when you'll need it because of how random it is.
Yeah. It's just one of those that it never seems to be useful until it is.
Yep. Not getting burnt to death by a fire elemental was nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I bet.
Having it burn my enemy was even better.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing new in your chat, unfortunately.
Nah. It's fine. The guy who was watching apparently has gone. Which makes sense. He probably
I see that.
had to do stuff with family and such.
It is late, too.
Mm-hmm. It is late. He's in the same time zone, so it's about 10:30 right now for us.
Yep. We are on a small minute break. We will be back at 10:38. Brilliant.
Oops. I need to fix that. Nothing like looking like an idiot on the internet.
And your friend sarcastically pointing it out to help.
Yeah. But hey, isn't that the joys? Especially if you are an idiot on the internet.
Yep. And by the way, if you have people interested in playing, I don't mind you adding people to this group. That's this game.
Okay. I will make a note of that.
I mean, most of your other games are full, and I play solo. I don't mind people wanting to join for a session or two to see if it's something they'd like.
Yeah.
And if they decide to stick around and keep playing, I'm game for that too. It might also be an easier way to kind of introduce new people.
Yep.
Because it's less people they have to try to get to know as they're learning the rules. And I like to think I'm one of the more patient people when they're trying to learn.
Yeah. Oh, I don't care how long it takes. I love new players. I love having new players around.
You don't care what?
I don't care how long it takes. I love... What?
There you are.
Oh, yeah, I don't care how long it takes.
You cut out.
Yeah. But yeah, I absolutely love new players, despite how long it usually takes them to get through stuff. Because it's just one of those, oh, can I do that? And if they have something outlandish, I'm just like, sure.
I do that now, and I'm an experienced player. It's like, wait, can I do this? Hang on a second, I gotta check my shit. That's probably why you enjoy our Saturday group as players, because we're always doing the most random shit possible.
Oh, yeah. And I enjoy the Saturday group because you're all good players. Every one of you are. There's a lot of fun with it. Let's see.
Time.
It is time to come back. Break time is over. So, you begin heading back.
Yes.
Gonna put you back to thither. And
what with that 34? Did I get pig?
Did you get what? Oh yeah, you got the pig. You definitely got the pig.
Yeah. Look, I told the little girl if the pig was alive and well, I was getting that fucking pig.
You got the fucking pig.
Hell yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go meet up with all the children.
Okay. So yeah, you have, you've met, you do meet up with the children. Elkhorn is decidedly not happy to see Zarek. And Zarek is not happy to see Elkhorn. Right now, they both are in a tenuous, we're not going to try and kill each other pact because there are children around.
Walking up and seeing this while carrying the pig, I'll go, ladies, you're both beautiful. Now knock it off.
What are you doing with this guy here? And this is Elkhorn.
Silva, still holding this pig, mind you, will look at him, give him a dirty look, and go, excuse you?
This guy's Zarek. He's with the League of Malevolence.
I am was. After I thoroughly beat some sense into him, Zarek doesn't have much of a choice but to do as I instruct. And if you cause problems for him, there will be more problems than just Zarek to deal with. I don't mind you staying with this group, and I'm happy to have you, but I will not have infighting.
Fair enough. He seems to be much better about this, and he's taking on a kind of smugness. Based off of your words.
That goes for you too.
Listen, I don't care. I just want to do the job. But you know how it is. You don't make too many friends. Especially when you're part of a organization known as the League of Malevolence. And especially if Valor's Call, your rivals, also happens to be in the same little merry band that you find yourself in.
Yes, well, that is the brilliance of you no longer being with the dumb lords of malevolence. Now, and I will walk over to the little I believe she was a little halfling girl, and I
Yes.
will hand her her pet pig.
She smiles and hugs the pig, holding it up like you know how kids do with
Yep,
dogs that
yep. I told you I would bring them back safe and sound.
Mhm.
Now, I believe there is a sickly child that I need to see. I'm not sure what
Yes.
I can do, but I will see what I have available to me.
Uh, there is a dwarven dwarven boy. Uh, he looks very, very ill, and I've done the best I can for him, but I don't have the means to heal somebody. And
I will place a hand on them and cast Cure Wounds as they're speaking.
okay. The child is still very sick, but it does seem to uh, heal them a little bit.
I'm afraid that's all I can do for today. I have spent most of my magics when I was dealing with trying to free everyone and then having to deal with the hag. Who will not be a problem anymore, by the way.
Hmm. Everybody, all the children light up hearing that.
Alright. None of you need the details, but things are still being swept up over there. So we are going to the tree house. Come along, everyone. Let's
Mm-hmm.
go. You too, Reuben.
Yeah, Reuben kind of follows along. He's kind of in a daze and he's not really sure what's happened, but he's very welcome to the change of change of scenery.
You gotta love this. Like, suddenly he's in a hole being held by a hag. Then he's in a forest with a shit ton of children, and this one woman he saw all of once for like 6 seconds before he hauled ass and ran. And who's just leading this army of children through
Yeah.
the forest
Uh huh.
while scolding two grown men.
Mm-hmm. An
Oh
orc and,
god, I love
and a
this.
dwarf, no doubt. No less.
Alright, when we get back, I will call up. Well, I've brought the children, as
Mm-hmm.
promised. And if the
Will is
pixies are
actually
still
waiting
around,
for
I
you.
will thank them.
The pixies, they stuck around to make sure everything was okay, and they nod and they take their leave.
Um, I will let the sickly boy keep the toy spider, and I will tell him that when he's healed, it's actually a magic item that will give him the ability to use spider climb for a very limited time. But if he uses it, the spider becomes real and will run away. So to be very careful with that.
Mm-hmm.
But I will let him keep the spider.
Mm. He kind of holds close to it. It looks like he's still very, very ill. And Will is going to tend to the child, and he says, one of the girls, and you recognize she's the one who was in the kitchen. She goes, I think there might be some mushrooms in Nanny Nightshade's garden that might help. Um, in her kitchen, there is a book that lists what the mushrooms do. If we
Then
can,
we can check.
if we can get
And
that he'll be much better.
then I will go back and check tomorrow, but cleanup is still being done. I'm spent and I can't really afford any more combat today. Well, that's not entirely true. I'd just rather not use all my resources.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he will be fine until tomorrow with what healing I've given.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make a medicine check to see what's wrong with the kid?
Yeah, make a medicine check.
That is a 0. Should have done survival. God damn. Oh, wait, that's an ability check. That's +1 because of my crown. That's an 18.
An 18? Awesome. With an 18, this kid has the telltale effects. Let's see here. This kid has the telltale effects of nightshade poisoning.
How the fuck? As I'm checking him, and I realize this, I kind of facepalm. Who gave him nightshade?
He probably was very hungry, and he tried to steal some food from the garden. We've told him that not all the things Nanny Nightshade grew in that garden are good for you.
Well, unfortunately, he ate nightshade, and it's a very potent poison. With my check, well, I know if he'll be fine come morning, so I can go and get the ingredients and everything to cure him.
Let me see here. He should be good for a little bit, but you get the feeling like after, I'd say at about after the next after about 8 hours, he'll probably fall into a coma. He will need some extra care, but there are ways to actually stave off the effects.
Silva will sigh and stand and go, all right. Who wants to learn how to take care of someone with nightshade poisoning while my friends and I go and get the ingredients needed to heal him?
Some of the children kind of raise their hands.
All right, come forward, and she will teach them what they need to do, and once done, we'll get up and go, Zarek, you. I don't think I ever asked your name.
Elkhorn.
But you're coming. What?
Elkhorn.
Elkhorn. Okay, Zarek, Elkhorn. You two with me. We're going to get that book and whatever ingredients we need.
Very good.
Why am I even bothering with this shit show? And we will storm our way back. Not happy to have to be back.
Uh-huh. Give me a moment. I need to, there are you.
Yeah, so is everything finished? Because we've been gone for a while.
Everything
so is the
seems
fire elemental
to have,
done and gone?
The fire elemental is done and gone. It seems that the red caps are it seems the toy soldiers have found themselves are no longer patrolling the area.
All right, and while I was at the treehouse, could I have gotten a short rest in?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna roll 2d10s for health real quick.
Okay.
Try to top my health back up. Okay,
Nice.
I overstepped. That is perfectly fine by me.
Mm-hmm.
I really only needed the first one. I didn't think it'd be a straight 10, though.
Hey.
That's fine.
Max healing is not bad. Yep,
I'm happy with that. Anyway, so I'm gonna look around for that cookbook.
Okay. It is not necessarily hard to find. Let's see here. Yeah. Um, among the cookbooks, let me see here. Among the cookbooks, you do find one that contains formulas for common and uncommon potions.
Fantastic.
Um, you do note that there is searching the kitchen also gives you a couple of other things. Um, the gold cost items don't actually uh, interest you, but there is a coffer labeled mushrooms. It contains what's known as um, uh, a uh, two butterfly saddles and a hummingbrella. And based off of the books that you found that are about these mushrooms, let me see here. One of them, let me see here.
Book of common and uncommon magic potions. I'm adding that to my inventory. That's going with me.
Let's see here. Ah, yes. The hummingbrella is actually the mushroom you need to basically it basically acts as antitoxin.
Is there a way I need to prep it?
No. And
All right,
just to give you
then.
kind of an idea of what these mushrooms look like,
Yes, please do.
the yellow one is the saddle one. The one second from the right, yeah, second from the right is the hummingbrella.
Okay, the one with the little blue spikes on it. Okay.
Yes.
I will grab the box in its entirety. Um, any other ingredients that would be of use, especially with my new book potion of potions?
Unfortunately, not in the kitchen, but you do notice this might be a. Let me see here. See here. um. Yeah, you do notice that there are a couple of other useful mushrooms listed in the book, and you do know that there's a garden full of mushrooms available to you. Interestingly enough, among like the cookbooks with candy recipes and such, you do note that there is a stick as a book bookmarker, which is interesting.
I'm gonna open it up to that page.
That page. Let me see here.
Gotta be something useful about it.
Yeah. Um. This is about. This one has a recipe about making cotton candy out of bug guts.
Alrighty, I'm gonna put that back. Actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna take it. For the
Okay.
children. I'm not gonna eat it. But hey. They're stuck here, maybe they can make themselves some sweets.
Mm-hmm.
And I will head out towards the garden, to get a couple more ingredients to try my hand at some potion brewing.
So, how do you approach the garden?
Very, very carefully. We're gonna be taking it easy and just be on the safe side.
So, out of curiosity, are you going out through the first door you see, or are you going to go through the workshop and go to the garden that way?
You know what? Because I don't know what all the fire elemental has killed. I think we're gonna go outside and around so we can actually see what's around us better.
Okay.
Because I don't like the odds of walking into a fucking ambush.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Feel free to control your token.
Nah.
These two will follow you. Oh, and that is not the garden.
No. I'm going down this way and around
Okay.
the tree. Like I said, I don't like the odds of getting ambushed inside.
By the way,
I
something
don't know what that
interest.
fire elemental would have been. Uh-huh.
Something interest as you pass through this mound. Where the red dots are, all but one of them are missing, and there's just kind of like holes in the ground, and you see what looks to be some kind of red conical shape sticking out of the ground.
What in the blazes is this? I will turn to Elkhorn. What is this?
I can't know.
Zarek?
Beats me. Those that cone shape does look awfully like a red cap's hat, though.
Alrighty, we're not dealing with that garbage. Moving on along. Let's go, fellas. Go through here. I am also looking out for any threats.
Mm-hmm.
That elemental didn't kill these guys.
Nope. This one's gone though. He's not dead.
Oh,
he's
the
just
dragon is gone. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't want the dragon to die. I just didn't want it in my way.
Yeah.
We're just gonna walk through. Fuck them.
Yeah. Yes.
Coming through.
Good travels. Have fun. We're packing up here. Considering the lack of
Doesn't
employment.
surprise me. I do wish you the best of luck.
It'll be fine. It wasn't gonna last anyways.
Hags can't be trusted after all.
Yeah.
Okay, and this should like loop around to the side over here, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And this is the garden over here. There are goats over there.
Yep.
And those look like boars.
Yep. Pigs.
No, those are boars. Boars and pigs are different.
They look like boars, but they're actually pigs.
Well, then you need to fix their tokens, John.
No, I don't.
Moving on along, back through the foyer. Okay, no enemies that I can see. Really?
What?
Really?
What?
I can see that.
See what?
In the room to the north.
Yeah.
Glad I didn't go that way. Oh, now I can fully see them. Oh, that's the tin soldier.
Yep.
Do I hear the drum at all?
Nope.
Are they moving at all?
No, it seems like they're in their stations, kind of.
Inert?
Yeah, inert.
Okay. Open door. Is this the garden?
That is the garden.
Ah, wonderful. We found the garden. Now, to grab some extra supplies.
Okay.
And we'll begin. I'll get what I can that may be useful. I'm not going to take too much because I intend for the kids to come back here. But for now, this will do.
Okay. Well. There are about 15 types of 15 mushrooms of each type. Or more properly, there are 15 mushrooms you can harvest total. That are harvestable.
15 that's ready.
Yeah.
I will take 4 and leave the rest for the children.
And by the way,
Uh-huh.
here are the list of their effects to you.
Yep, I'll need to add them to the inventory. Okay, butterfly saddle.
And they're basically from left to right, based off of the picture above.
How many of the butterfly saddles did I get?
You could get 4 if you want.
So I already have 1 of each from that box, and then I can get 1 more of each from picking them. So I'll have 2 of each. Thanks, John.
Okay, you're welcome.
Elder cap. Execution. Each of those mushrooms has black hood-shaped cap. Any creature that consumes an execution must succeed a DC 12 con save. Throw or fall into cataleptic state that is indistinguishable. This magical effect is identical to the faint death spell. Nice. Trick someone into eating that and not just knock them unconscious. That reminds me. There's a certain Harangon that could use that. I'm actually going to take 5 total from the garden. I'm going to take an extra humming umbrella since I'm about to use one on one of the kids.
Okay.
Humming umbrella. and I'll mark as having only 2 of the prickle noggins,
Uh-huh.
but I'm gonna do that because I'm gonna call the pixies back and give that to them
Mm-hmm.
as a gift for helping me with the children.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I
Mm,
think that's a suitable gift for what because
mm,
they've done a lot to help with those
mm.
children.
They smile and go, "Well, I'm glad one such as you understands reciprocity."
Of course, I greatly appreciate all you've done to help me. Now, I would like to return your whistle so as I'm not tempted to keep calling you with it. I'm sure you're fed up of hearing it.
Oh, thank you.
And I gave them back that whistle, so I need to remove that.
Okay.
Alright, and with that, I will head back to the kids to
Mm-hmm.
feed the sickly one this thing.
Okay. And going back, you do manage to feed it to him, and he gets much better minutes without within eating it. Excuse me.
Excellent. Uh, uh one I have. Are you sure my numbers are right? I only have one prickle noggin. So I gave that one to the pixies. Alright,
Mm-hmm.
excellent. Alright. Giving that to him, I will sigh. Do not eat random plants, please.
But I was hungry.
You're also an idiot.
Well, it's me.
It may be mean, but when it's true, it's hard to argue, isn't it?
It's still mean.
Now, I will not full on call you an idiot because I also understand it's not entirely your fault, as I'm certain that Nightshade didn't feed you properly.
I was awful hungry. She fed us a
Now,
bit, but not enough.
that doesn't surprise me. Rest up here for the night. Tomorrow, we will be heading back as a group. The toy soldiers are in their stations and the drums aren't beating. Nanny Nightshade is gone, and I will be letting you all take over the place. There's already things growing in their cookbooks for you to learn how to cook. You've got to learn to take care of yourselves as I am not staying for long. While we are there, I will need to send
Will
Reuben home
Will kind of
and
raises a hand and goes, actually, I think it would be best if I kept them here for now. I can make sure they're well taken care of and well fed. If you can get Zabilna back, back, and whatever they've done to her stopped, she can take them to their true home.
I hate to tell you, but that requires a unicorn horn.
I, I, I'm sure if you search around that place, you might find something.
I fully intend to again tomorrow. In the meantime, I think it's wise for you to have a place set up where you have access to animals, food, and other supplies, including clean water.
Oh, don't worry about that. We've got plenty of that.
And what of the animals that are there with no one to take care of them?
Oh, we have Uh, uh, oh, that is a problem. We'll probably have to free the goats and pigs.
Then some of you can come along tomorrow to do just that while I'm searching the place. Uh, in the meantime, Elkhorn, Zarek, we need some time away from the children. And she gives a grin. One that Zarek very much recognizes.
Elkhorn nods and kind of walks away with you. They do leave with you.
Elkhorn,
Yes,
you will be joining our merry band.
at least for
The
now.
three of us. No.
What do you mean?
This will be permanent. Allow me to properly introduce myself. I am Silva, sent by Osmodius to look into one of the Prince of Darkness's minions lurking about. I have discovered they're lurking about the castle. You are going to swear allegiance to Osmodius and join us.
No.
You think it's a choice. That's cute.
I'll die first.
You do keep in mind you've watched me heal, yes? I can make that happen repeatedly.
I will die first, many times.
Many times it is. Jokes aside, I do ask that you accompany us at least for a while. I'm not going to force you to make this pact because you didn't try to attack someone I was talking to. Give Zarek a dirty look. But I do feel that you should know my true reasons for being here.
Okay.
You sound relieved.
I didn't really want to fight here without actually having my proper equipment and also without having my friends around.
Well, I don't actually intend to force you into anything right now. So long as you keep your word and you aren't an absolute prick, that won't happen.
Don't worry, I will keep my word. I will join you for as long as it takes to clear this issue.
Excellent.
I
Then
have
as you heard, well,
I have as much reason to need that unicorn horn as you do.
well, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that once we have the unicorn horn, it stays in my possession.
That's fine.
The reason being, I have promised the unicorn that once I am done with the horn, I will return it to its owner, its original owner.
That sounds like a plan.
Well, she believes he isn't dead, so I've got to find him afterwards. So yes, try to betray me, and Osmodius's hellfire will rain down upon you, and you will be forced to join his legions.
Okay. Assuming that I'm the type to betray you.
I assume everybody's the type to betray everybody. It just makes life much simpler. So I wanted to get this out of the way so I don't have any issues down the road.
I'm sorry.
Alright. Zarek, you will be keeping an eye on Elkhorn, just in case. Do not jump the gun on anything he says. You're just keeping an eye on him and you report back to me if there's a problem.
Alright, sure. Not that I might like having to watch such a goody-goody.
Well, a goody-goody is about what we need right now. Unfortunately, having just you around makes the credibility go down. I mean, look what you did to those poor children. If I didn't send that pixie with you, there would be more problems. I mean,
Yeah.
who needs to tell you to pick up the sick child?
I was gonna, but there was so much happening.
That I can give you credit on. There was a lot happening in there.
Hey, I at least made sure the children got out before I went back for the pig.
Which I appreciate. I still find it absolutely hilarious you got caught, and at least you weren't killed. That gave me the opportunity to save you. And then unleash a fire fire elemental on everybody inside.
Yeah. So.
Anyways, we can go back to the children now. I just wanted to make it clear that don't betray me.
Sure.
I don't have patience. Oh, and Elkhorn, while you're with us, you will be in the service as my herald. You will announce me entering if we end up having to deal with the fake hordes and all that kind of thing.
Fine.
I
I will
can't
agree
really
to
have
that.
Zarek do that. Now can I?
Sure. I'm not that good with words.
That is perfectly fine. All you have to do is announce my incoming.
All right.
Uh,
All right.
Apparently, because I have the mark of the monarch, I am seen as royalty, so I guess it's rude not to have someone announce my presence. I've been told that twice now. So, I appreciate you doing this for me.
Sure.
Alright, now let's head back to camp, keep the kids occupied, and tomorrow we will search we will search the hag's home, and we have 2 people we must send off through the mirror. And she will turn and start back without explaining the second person.
Uh-huh. Just a second. Yeah. Alrighty.
I assume we get a long rest.
You do get a long rest.
Excellent. All right. The next morning after breakfast and all that, we will head back to the hag's home. Is the centaur there?
Ah. No. Well, actually, yes, he is.
I did tell him to give me a couple days, so I wasn't sure how long he'd wait.
He is there at around the place.
Seeing him, I will smile. Hello. It seems negotiations went wonderfully. Do you still wish to try and use the mirror, or do you even know where your clan may have gone?
Well, I won't be able to go anywhere where they are until the mists come up. My clan are from here, and we were leaving thither through just by traveling.
Clabberclaw,
Yes.
do you think you could help him find his clan?
Unfortunately, not. I'm only allowed to go to thither. I'm only allowed to go to hither.
Hither and thither, and where did you need to go again?
Out of Prismere entirely, actually.
Oh, lovely. Okay,
Don't
then
worry.
I suppose I should give you a heads up on what I'm doing. I am trying to find a unicorn horn that the hags somehow managed to lose. I'm half convinced it was stolen, but that's neither here nor there. I'm going to try to find this unicorn horn, use it to free Sibylna, and, well, I might free Sibylna. We'll see on that point. Who am I kidding? I'm gonna end up freeing her. Mainly because I've got other things I need to do, and just not doing that is counterintuitive at this point. I am looking for someone else entirely here. This is just a side quest. But give me probably a 10-day or two, and I should be able to get the fog lifted. Might I ask you stay around with the children just to make sure they stay safe in the meantime? Once Sibylna is freed, she will handle them. That's fantastic. Thank you. and I will go beginning searching the place top to bottom.
Okay. So, searching the place top to bottom, I see.
Yep.
Okay. Hmm.
After I send Ruben through the portal,
Mm-hmm. And you do
I will
find that
speak the words. Yeah.
yeah, the magic mirror is obviously actually. Hmm. Well, it's within the first 8 days, so.
It is within the first 8 days.
But this is the Feywild. Okay, cool. You send him through the mirror.
Excellent. Alright, sending him through the mirror. I'm done with that. And then I will search the place top to bottom for that fucking unicorn horn and any other useful information.
Okay.
I will also tell my two lackeys about the next hag's weakness. Ilna's apparently has a weakness for
Eclipses.
Eclipses.
Interesting.
Even symbolic ones.
That's
If
odd.
we don't use one, apparently her body will regenerate. No one wants to deal with that nonsense.
Nobody wants to deal with that nonsense.
Yes, so we will have to figure out a way to either trigger an actual eclipse or a symbolic one, whatever a symbolic eclipse would mean.
Well, first finding out where she lives. That'll tell us what's possible.
Well, we will be going to the next region where her home should be around, and we will get information as we travel. That's how I've done it up to this point. Oh, and she is very likely in the castle, by the way. Just a little by the by.
In the castle? The Palace of Heart's Desire?
I never said which castle, I just said the castle. I have no idea.
The yeah, there's a place known as the Palace of Heart's Desire. It's Zabilna's home. Don't know if you were meaning that place or not.
So I know that the one I'm hunting for has been skulking around there. The way it was phrased does it seem like Vilna might be staying there as well?
No.
Well, we will need to go there eventually.
More proper.
Indolin.
Yeah.
Yeah, Indolin. Well, I don't know where she's staying exactly. My target is in that castle. I certainly still intend to deal with Indolin, mind you, but my main target is there.
Well, mostly because we need to find a way to get to the Palace of Heart's Desire. And Squirt kind of pipes up, yeah, and I can only go to Jan.
Oh yeah, I would have taken him out of the bag a while back, as well as the butterflies.
Yeah.
The kids can take care of the butterflies, feed them and all that. What were they important for anyways? Just her remembering shit?
Skabatha's weakness is that the first living thing she sees, she forgets about until she goes to sleep. Basically, they become invisible for her for the entire day.
Huh. Weird. Anyway.
And the clay pot with chicken legs that was in uh, Bavlorna's cottage. That was, if you had opened that up and taken a look inside, you would have heard that information.
You didn't describe a pot with chicken legs, excuse you?
I did!
I must have somehow missed that, because I would have looked in that shit. The fuck?
Yeah, let's see here.
That's why I'm trying to be a little more thorough this time. I felt like I missed some shit back there.
Yeah.
Try not to miss anything this time.
Uh-huh.
So I got the beetle that will help me with So why'd the beetle even come out?
A white porcelain jar with chicken legs. Standing on a table.
I don't remember you telling me about that.
I could have sworn I did. We can check the VODs later.
I mean, it's not important, but
Yeah.
I really don't remember that.
Anyway.
You gotta remember, I have the memory of a goldfish.
Anyways. So.
Right. What all am I able to find here?
So, do we want to just fast track this, or do you want to go through each room?
Let's fast track it.
Okay.
We got 30 more minutes.
You do eventually find the unicorn horn.
Hell yeah.
It's in one of the cupboards. In the closet, basically cupboard space.
Oh, of course it is.
Also, one of the other things you do note and find is that outside the room with all the portraits, you find a rocking horse that has a suspicious hole on the forehead.
What looks like would fit that hole?
Probably the unicorn horn.
Oh, that is unholy in flames. And I will stick the unicorn horn there to see what happens.
Okay. Let's see here.
Wait. Before I do, I will turn to the other two there with me. What do you think of this?
Well, that's interesting.
I am actively holding the unicorn horn in a way that makes it very obvious what I think it is.
Well, I mean, they seem to look like they fit.
As long as he helps us free Sabina, I suppose it will be fine. I have zero intentions of fighting, but we need the horn.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's worth a shot.
I shrug and I stick it in the hole.
Okay. Let's see here. Yeah. As you place it on the let's see here. As you place it on the place the horn on the forehead, they become conjoined, and basically The wood starts cracking and falling away as a unicorn emerges from the rocking horse.
Ah, brilliant. It's worked.
Kind of shakes its mane a little bit. Oh,
Uh,
my days have
before,
been within a fog.
so quick update on what's happened. Three hags removed your horn, turned you into a rocking horse, quite literally the child's toy, and used your horn to freeze Sibilna in time.
That sounds about. I feel like I already know that. But
Excellent.
thank you for telling me.
I returned your horn, but I am still in need of it to free Sibilna. Oh, also, your lover is worried about you.
I do need to get back to her, but I should give you back something in thanks for this.
As appreciated as that is, unless it's something that will help me free Sibilna, I don't think it'll be terribly useful.
Then when the time comes, I will help you free Zabelna.
That is all I ask.
He kind of. He is going to take one of the leftover pieces of wood from the remains of what he once was, kind of give some words to it, and kind of hand it to you by grabbing it with his mouth and kind of moving it in your direction.
I'll take it.
When the time comes, speak my name to this item, and I will come to assist you.
And your name, sir?
Elidon.
I don't know how to spell that.
Elidon.
Okay, Illidan's calling wood.
Yeah, Elidon's wood. That sounds wrong.
Calling wood. That is why I called it the calling wood. I'll just call it Elidon's calling. Take that bit out.
Yeah. In addition, it can be used as a +1 club.
That's a nice bonus, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Imagine using that as a druid. Shillelagh! I find it cool that they upgraded Shillelagh.
Love. Save. Alright.
You know what?
Now, you have a missus to get back to.
In addition, it is an enspelled club. It has Shillelagh on it.
Let me add that to the fucking information. Edit. It is a +1 club with Shillelagh cast on it.
Mm-hmm. It has 6 charges. You can spend one of the charges to cast Shillelagh, and it regains 1d6 charges at dawn.
Has 1d6?
Yeah.
Or
well,
has 6 charges.
Has 6 charges.
And
regains 1d6.
And regains 1d6 charges at dawn. So fucking random.
I know. Oh.
Add modifier. New resource. 6 out of 6 with a max value of 6. Recover at dawn. Full hat roll. 1d6 plus 1, right?
Yes.
Plus 1. Apply. Save. Close. Bloody hell. I don't know what I'm gonna do with a +1 club with Shillelagh on it.
You might want to
The
give
name
it to
Eladon's
Elcor.
Calling is also very fitting for this weapon.
Uh-huh.
Anyways, alright, that is what we needed. We should get moving to Yon.
Mm-hmm. God.
I didn't miss anything, did I?
Let me see here. I don't think you did.
Because if I did, I'm searching this shit again.
Yeah, I don't think you did.
Brilliant.
Let's see here. Let me see here. Let me double check. See here. Yeah, there's nothing else here.
Okay, cool. That was what I wanted to know.
Something you do note, though. In the parlor, 3 of those chairs were missing.
Really? Why?
You don't know.
Did the goblins fucking take them?
Possibly.
Huh. Oh, yeah. Zach, see that giant box over there? Start
Yeah.
winding it.
Sure. And to winds it. It's a jack in the box. Eventually it pops open. But there's nothing in it. Just the lid pops
Aw.
open.
Oh, shame. I was hoping there was something of interest in there. Thank you.
No
And then we
problem.
leave.
Okay. And with Squirt's help, you're going to go to Yarn. Welcome to Yarn.
What in the fuck is going on with this shit?
Let me describe for you.
Oh, is that the castle down here? I wonder what that card is.
So, you stand on a path that winds between rocky crags on a mountainside. The sky is dark and full of roiling thunder clouds. You are greeted by a howling wind for a second. Howling wind. For a second, lightning splits the sky, striking nearby mountaintops and illuminating a distant pinnacle of rock that has a foreboding castle carved out of
To the north or south? Because there's two.
it. To the north.
One with an amphitheater. Okay. That's the one with the amphitheater. Oh, I think I see how to get the fake full moon. Or not full moon, but eclipse. Okay. Do we have any more information aside from the random ass castle up ahead?
Not much.
Did I see that one to the south?
Yes, you can see the one to the south.
Well, dearie me. This is something. Now the question is which one is Sabilna in, or which one the hag is in?
Well, you are aware that just traveling will eventually get you to a place. So you'll eventually get there. And you'll learn which
Alrighty,
one.
let's get moving then.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out eventually. Start walking.
Mm-hmm. As you begin traveling, you see two figures standing on an outcrop of rock, outlined against the stormy sky. One is a slender female elf wearing a crescent moon mask, and the other is a 3-foot tall dandelion with a small rapier strapped to its stem. A honeybee the size of an orange buzzes around the dandelion's bright yellow head. The elf is first to notice you. As she points in your direction, the dandelion draws its rapier and assumes a defensive pose. The honeybee buzzes more loudly as it flies in circles around the two of them.
Oh, for the love of... Why is everyone hostile? Do you
Speak
not
your
know what
purpose
words
and
are?
what your and your intentions. Tell me your alliances and if you support the coven.
Oh, for the love of... You work for the coven?
No. Kind of drops the rapier a bit.
Why would you announce it that way?
I'm
All
asking
that is...
if you work for the coven.
Which makes it sound like you're a strong supporter of them.
I used to work for them.
Your common is not very great, is it?
Tell me, what is your purpose here? Do I need to fight you or not?
No, my purpose is to kill the remaining hag as I killed her sisters, and then free Sabilna.
He sheathes his sword and goes, "Ah, very well. I was worried for a moment. I am Amador, and this," and he gestures to the honeybee, "is my true love, Pollinella."
It is a pleasure to meet you both. And
If
the...
if you are concerned with killing the hags, I am concerned with you. This young lady here, he refers to the elf. Her name is Gleam, and she's like, "How do you do?" Her sister, who wears the sun on her face, is held hostage within the Bitter Inn's castle. I can take you there, but I need
Silva
help.
slowly smiles. This gives me a fantastic idea. You will prove quite useful, young lady. The, uh, you, sir, and your wife, I'm afraid, may actually get quite hurt. Are you sure you two are up for this?
I am up for this.
Excellent. I have forgotten my orc's name again.
Zarek.
Thank you. Zach, new mission for you. Protect those two.
Certainly.
You, young lady, are going to travel with us. We're going to free your sister, and I know exactly how we're going to take down the hag.
Oh, good. We've been searching for help. I've been looking for somebody to help.
Well, turns out you two are going to be the key.
I'm sure we
Not
are.
how I ex- Not sure I expected it to go this way, but this will go wonderfully.
Mm-hmm. I believe this might be a good point to stop.
I agree entirely. It
And
is almost our stopping time.
you level up twice.
God, I went straight to 7?
Yes, you went straight to 7. Dealing with
Why?
Scabatha Nightshade is 1 level up. Getting to Yawn is a 2nd.
What the hell? Are you supposed to get those in one go?
Not really, but I mean, this is a solo, and I'm not going to deprive you of a needed level up, especially here.
that that does not sound good for me. 22 more HP, let's go.
Nice.
I now have 66 hit points.
Nice. Ah, yes. You'll have to look forward to this. There's a lot of fun that goes on with this.
Well, see, here's the thing. Since I've leveled up, you have given me some great new abilities.
Yeah.
Such as, at the 7th level, I finally get 2 level 2 spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
Manage.
Scabbeth
Spell
the Nightshade
slots.
had 150 HP, by the way. Just letting you know.
God damn.
Yeah.
I don't know how I was gonna deal with her by myself
Yeah.
without knowing her weakness.
And 66 poison damage on a hit.
Yeah, that was nasty. That hurt like a bitch. I don't need Pass Without a Trace anymore. Let's see here. 3rd level, okay, 7th level, here it is. Hellish Versatility. Once on each of your turns, you can cast one of your Illrigger cantrips in place of one of your attacks granted by your extra attack feature. Oh, I didn't realize that was something I didn't get till the 7th level. Sorry.
Hey everybody, thank you for making it this far at the very least. Just want to say, hey, if you want to support my channel, it would be awesome if you liked, subscribed, commented, all that fun stuff. If you want to add a little bit of extra support on there, go to my Ko-fi channel. The link will be in the description. Right now, I don't know if the link is actually clickable or not, but I'll have the actual URL you need to go to that you can just copy and paste into the browser. But yeah, you can go to my Ko-fi page, hire me as a game master, even just like subscribe, get some little extra fun stuffs. Or I mean, you can check out my other store and see if anything there intrigues you. Just there for a little bit of extra support. I'm trying to make sure that I can keep myself self-sufficient on this stuff, and every little bit helps. Um, Thank you very much for watching this, and I hope to see you in the next video.